Hi, I'm Beth Lanier, head volleyball coach for the University of Utah. Welcome to this week's Skill of the Week. This week's skill is passing, and passing is the most important part of the game, so be sure to pay attention. Here to help us demonstrate passing is Leah Adolph, Mackenzie Moyahi, and Chelsea Schofield. Let's get started. There's 6 keys to passing, and we're going to show you a couple at a time before we go live with the ball. The first 2 are wrists and hands and straight and simple. And here to demonstrate really good wrists and hands is Chelsea. If you notice that she go ahead and form it. And she's got a very straight platform, very flat all the way through. And the way she formed that, and we'll show that again, one hand out, the other hand perpendicular, and then thumbs together, nice and tight. And those are great wrists and hands. The next key to great passing is that you are very straight and simple with your platform. This is a platform from here to this shoulder to this shoulder. It's a triangle, and we want that very straight and created very simply. And just show that what that might look like if you were passing a ball. And we call that straight and simple. The next 2 keys to passing are face the ball and angle your arms, and one motion up. You want to always face where the ball is coming from and use the angle of your platform to get the ball where it needs to go. Volleyball is a game of angles. You got to understand that to be a great passer. Let's see what that looks like. Mackenzie's got her great platform. If she needs the ball to go over there, she would simply change the angle of her platform and go through the ball. She doesn't want to twist to get it over there. She wants to face the ball and angle her platform. As you see, Mackenzie's facing where the ball's coming from and using her angle to get the ball where it needs to go. We say, let the angle do the work. It makes it a lot simpler game. The key of one motion up is something we talk about a lot. It goes along with straight and simple. Leah's going to show what that will look like. We simply want to lift our platform up. We don't want any extra motion. We don't want any bobbing at the bottom, and we don't want any bobbing at the top. We just want to form our platform and have one motion up. Here's an example of one motion up, a very clean platform, no extra motion, simply one motion up. The next 2 keys to passing are 1, shuffling. We don't want to get our feet crossed over. We want to have a good first step in the direction of the ball. The last key is to see the serve, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Chelsea, you show a real good shuffle move with a good lead step. Step, shuffle. And Leah, go ahead and show that next way. She'll go that way. Step, shuffle. Step, shuffle. Good. Step, shuffle. As you just saw, they shuffled in 4 different directions with always a good first step in the direction of the ball, which leads us into the last key, and that is to see the server. You can read where the server is going to go more than you realize. You just have to spend some time trying to figure out where that server is going so you can get a good jump on the ball. Notice how Chelsea reads the server and gets a good step in the direction of the ball. And that allows her to cover more court. Some players have a tendency to hop around and they don't cover enough court. Get a good first step and shuffle to the ball. What you're seeing here is them talking to each other about who's covering what part of the court. So Mackenzie's got my short and that deep. Chelsea has that short seam and that deep seam. Leah's got that short seam and that deep seam. See how that works when they're passing a ball. By this communication, they all know what part of the court they have to cover. They're reminding each other with a visual and an audio cue, and we've got the whole court covering in our formation. Thanks for watching this week's Skill of the Week. Go Utes!